thank you so much for still joining us on the Lunchtime Cafe, and welcome back. Sincere apologies, dear viewer, for that technical glitch. We are in the era of load shedding. However, we are on top of things and we are back on air. We are here still with Mr. Achomba. Mr. Achomba, before that power interruption, courtesy of the power utility company, you were talking about being not going independent, and you support Chairman Niswaniso's remarks.
Yes, Joe, I want to again repeat here with my confidence in my head that what Chairman Niswaniso is very true. Whatever he said is true, first of all, because you know how you were there when those guys were beating us in the PF. You want to you ride on the popularity of the party, and then you want to split the votes of the party. You are not popular. We have adopted a popular person. Then you want to split the vote. The little number that you've gotten from the party that have eaten your money, you want to go independent. I think that nonsense must not be seen anywhere. Chairman Niswaniso continue standing on the grounds of the party. In as much as we understand that we are in a democratic dispensation, Joe, as a party also, we have got our own rules of the game. No. The UPND itself will not adopt anyone who is not popular again. So if I'm not popular on the ground, why must I be bulldozed? Why must I be pushed, to the people?
Are you popular in Kanyama constituency?
It's not me to say. Go and ask a random person.
I'm asking you because I'm here with
you. Person.
I'm asking you, Mr. Chomba, because I'm here with you.
Okay, so
are you popular?
We've done our ground with it. Look, I don't know how you describe the popularity, but me, I stay there. So I walk in Kanyama. I meet people. We talk to people. I don't know if popularity is maybe coming on TV, but if it's being with the people, then I'm popular because I stay with the people. I stay in Kanyama. I'm coming from Kanyama. So from here again, I'm going to my house in Kanyama. So I stay there. So the party will not at any time adopt unpopular candidates. That's the truth. So if I'm not popular, why must I be adopted? That's the question again. Because as a party also, we don't want to lose seats because of somebody who was given money to one or two people. I mean the process. No. Even in Kanyama, if there's somebody that is more popular, loved by the people, more than Beni Achomba, I'll be the first one to campaign for that person. Because I am a member of the UPND, my loyalty is with President Hakainde Hichilema and the party, and I have got no intentions of going independent. I'm not independent. If you don't have my number, I call you. Some people even say that it comes that way in the UPND. My name is even aligned to this party. Alright, so what I'm saying is the president needs enough members of parliament to deliver in parliament. He doesn't need independence, he doesn't need more opposition, he needs more members of from his own political party. And this is what we've been doing ourselves, mobilizing more votes for the president. Yesterday we took more than 500 students from some school within Kanyama. By the way, Kanyama has about 5 higher schools, schools, universities and colleges, 5 of them. We sat down with the school leaderships yesterday. We gave them this job to ensure that the young people there schooling must exercise their rights to vote. And yesterday we went to one school, picked up at 500, ensured that all of them got. Afterwards, we had lunch with them, interacted with them.
They got what? They got
voters cards. Voters cards. Because my role, remember,
you initiated the process.
I'm still in presidential campaign team, the original one, for President Hakainde.
Isn't this getting due advantage against your opponents?
No one is stopping. The other day I was hearing the position advising their members to go and register for vote. we're also doing it.
But you're involved in the process of getting these students and
these are students.
taking them to.
They are students. They are supporting my candidature for Kanyama, right? They are supporting my president, for the party. Who is president? President Hakainde Hichilema. So I say, you want to go and register? It's a distance. Okay, I'm sending buses. I organize buses, go and register. Let's interact like that.
So you're guaranteed of 500 voters so far?
500 voters yesterday. Today, as I'm talking to you, another 500 again. He's doing it because I'm just here. We pushed another 500. My target as BH myself, giving President HH my own votes, I want to give him 50,000 in Kanyama constituency. As Vene Hachombwa, not as a political party.
Okay.
As Vene Hachombwa, I'm guaranteeing my president 50,000 votes. Because that's our target.
How feasible is that, Mr. Chomba?
Look, 2 days, we're doing 1,000. Just 2 days. From one polling station. So now, at 17 hours, we're sitting with colleagues in other wards also to continue doing this exercise. Because, remember the Kanyama has got 6 wards. 6 wards, right? 6 wards. So, when I talk about 50,000, it means maybe per ward is giving me, is it maybe 7,000, 8,000 per ward? 7,000 I get from Chinika ward. 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, 8,000, it becomes a 50p given to President HH from Beni alone. So this is my team doing this work under Beni Hachomba and the teams, because I'm a stakeholder in this election job. I'm not just going to sit idle and wait, for people to vote for me. I need to sell myself. I need to sell my president. I've sold my president, and I'm assuring that these 50,000, they will be under my watch. We have got our own strategies. We've got people across the wards that I'm ensuring that we have these numbers on board.
Okay, let's come to the Constituency Development Fund, CDF. We have seen it being increased in the 2026 national budget to a whopping 40 million kwacha. You are elected as Member of Parliament for Kanyama constituency. Of course, you're not directly involved in the disbursement or utilization of the Constituency Development Fund, but you play an advisory role in that committee. How are you going to make sure that the people of Kanyama constituency benefit from the Constituency Development Fund?
So, Joe, we have heard about people complaining that have not benefited from the CDF. Maybe we can allot it to Mr. Connection. So, bringing in this technology that we are bringing in, it's a transparent system.
Okay.
Right from my bedroom, I'm able to go on my computer, look at the applicants, the CDF committee sitting not in this room.
Who's going to be monitoring this system?
So, listen, we are going to test this system this December.
As you launch it?
As we launch it. We will invite different partners, including the state government, the change, because part of the CDF committee in my time, the clergy in Kanyama must give me a representative to sit in the CDF committee. The businessmen must give me representatives to sit in the CDF committee. The marketeers must give me, because I want to include everyone and get concerns from all corners and ensure that we do the correct thing. Who is going to monitor this system? This system is not a private system. I'm just initiating it as an initiative myself, because I've heard the president talking about us going digital, and people do not want to go digital because they know what they benefit, they know what they're hiding. So when we entered office as UPND in 2021, Joe, one of the major problems that we've had, was the procurement system. You remember, the president used to talk about it so much. When he entered into office quickly, he had to ensure that no government institutions was doing manual bidding of any contract. They introduced this proper system called EGP. So part of the team that worked on the EGP, we've approached them. How do we move on? Also, CDF must not be done manually. These funds that we're going to collect from businessmen, I don't want anyone to handle it. Of course, a committee who will be set, but it will sit online, right? The committee that will comprise leaving the office of the AG to monitor, because we want transparency.
How efficient is this system?
When it comes, I think 31st of December, we are going to launch it at Genesis Boutique Hotel along 7070. Our ICT team will do a presentation. I know that you people now, you are going to be inviting this team professionally to come and give you more highlights. But what I did myself, I gave them the vision. They put the vision on the system. I'm not an ICT person, but I work with different committees: education, health, water and sanitation, infrastructure, to understand these sectors. You remember in my preamble, I was giving you figures of the population. Okay, in Kanyama, I was giving you the figures of the birth rate, because the health committee is getting these records. And now, as a member of parliament, I must be planning, because if I don't plan, kakakula kamwana kare, kabwela kakala kajanki. These are the people that beat us in the streets, because their father and mother are not doing anything. You know, we produce so much there. Their father and mother are not doing anything. The child comes up here, they become a junkie. On Independence Day, we took time to visit police stations in Kanyama to understand why these days, these chaps who go into sales are between the age of 15 to 18. What is the problem? I wanted to understand as a leader so that I know where to start from. Now I saw the need of having a rehab center in Kanyama constituency. Before we provide a skill to those chaps, young boys and girls, we send them to a rehab center so that we change their mindset. They're drug addicts, alcoholic, they drink so much alcohol, and now how do we change them? Rehab in Kanyama constituency, our own rehab that will be built, of course, with the partnership of the community.
Okay, as we go, Mr. Hachombwa, let me find out, why Bene Hachombwa, why should a resident of Kanyama constituency vote for you? Why should the UPND as a party adopt Bene Hachombwa?
So, I think Bene Hachombwa is very beautiful and energetic.
Okay.
Say we still were Uber. We've made our own wealthy outside parliament. The problem is bringing Andwanjala. You bring somebody who does not have a house, who does not have a vehicle. Their first priority ni kugula nyumba. These are realities, Joe. You know, I mean, when I was telling my committees that when we enter office next year, on 13th of August, before I occupy that office, I need a handover. Before I occupy that office, I'm going to write to the Auditor General's office for an audit. I need to understand how my colleagues worked, because I don't want to inherit things that I don't know.
Are you going to embark on a witch hunt?
It's not a witch hunt. We are calling it, as committees, BH committees, we're calling it a lifestyle audit. So we audit you before and audit you after. I keep on saying that there are some people who boast to say they're the richest councillors in this country. But before they became councillor, they didn't even have shoes. I have a message for them. If you are part of the richest councillors in Kanyama, say Otuwela Umanga, because we want to retain what was stolen to the people of Kanyama. We hear that people, you know, there's some councillors, I'm yet to do proper audits. And they have private toilets in the market. Imagine, have you ever seen such a thing before? A private toilet in the market. We are going to bring back those toilets, give them to the public, because we want every public toilet not to be at any fee. This is where cholera starts from, Joe. Oriental Mshibuji. So we want to end that. Water must be for free. Any public toilet must be for free. This is how we're going to fight cholera. We put up proper drainages, roads, street lights, then we're going to curb the junk situation. We put up a rehab center, we put up skills training centers everywhere, we put up health posts with the maternity wing and the mortuary powered by solar. Because in Goganyama, we are going away from ZESCO. Police stations, you saw what happened in Kelenge, where the officer, you heard on Christmas that in Kanyama, some police officers, they pardoned themselves off at Christmas that time. It's because of a situation where it's a police station, military right. All public institutions in Kanyama during our time, through a community partnership, Joe, we're going to ensure that we bring solar. Because in Kanyama, we've got these big boys that are dealing with solar. We have agreed about that one. Why Bene Hachombwa? Bene Hachombwa is your child. You've raised him there, grown up there, married there, nakubala kwa mene huko, still staying there, and he has gone to school there. So I am part of you. So it's such a situation where Joe, one of you in the house, has risen up. That's what is going to happen next year in Kanyama. And I can assure my people that the traditional ceremony that we've been experiencing, the flooding, is about to come to an end. This one may be even the last one, because we are sitting down to ensure that we plan for next year in advance. Thank you, Joe.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Hachombwa, and thank you for coming through to the Lunchtime Cafe this afternoon. Thank you, dear viewer, the major stakeholder in this particular program. We do appreciate your association with Camnet TV Lunchtime Cafe. My director, Mr. Les upstairs, thank you so much for the extra minutes. I'm Tapelo Joe Smarter on behalf of my guest, Mr. Bene Hachombwa. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.